This image of a suitcase covered in Las Vegas-inspired art is spreading across the country. The hope is to identify the 5-year-old boy who was found dead inside it.
WDRB's Conroy DeLuche talked to Indiana State Police. It's the agency leading the investigation, and it's casting a wide net across the country to try and learn more information. Conroy.
We know the suitcase was found in the woods of rural Washington County last Saturday, but we still don't know how the child died or who he was. Sergeant Huls with ISP says they're looking for answers well beyond Indiana, so I asked him how they're working with different state agencies because the child could have come from anywhere.
They may have information on a child in their area that fits this description. Maybe he's not in the system yet as listed as missing, but they've got that information because it's been reported to them. They can contact us, or they do contact us. We can talk with them. Sometimes it's a state social agency that has information. Hey, this might be something that could match, and they contact us. So lots of people calling in with information. Lots of agencies have resources that we can utilize. So we're not precluding anything, and any help we can get we'll take.
What's the biggest question you're looking for an answer to right now?
We just, we really want to know who he is because, again, somebody had to take care of him and somebody's not talking. Whoever was responsible for this young man, for his care, for his well-being, nobody stepped forward. There's lots of different answers that could answer why that is, but right now we need to know who that person or people were that were responsible for him so we can find out exactly what happened, and that will ultimately change the direction of this investigation.
The autopsy is completed. Have we learned any more details, or could the public learn any more details that will shed some light on who he was?
Unfortunately, we don't even have a cause of death definitive from that autopsy at this point. So we're still waiting for the autopsy, or excuse me, the toxicology results. That could shed some more light on the situation. We do know from what the doctors have said from the autopsy that we're talking about a child that's more closer to the age of 5. Before we said 5 to 8, but based on the information from the autopsy, they're saying more like 5 years old. So it's just very tragic, but any information we can use to identify him, we need to do that.
Is there any evidence of foul play at this time?
We can't speak to anything like that in the case. We're going to obviously not going to do anything that's going to jeopardize our case, but people can take it at face value when you have a child who is 5. They don't take care of themselves. They need somebody to take care of them, and they can't put themselves in a suitcase and wind up in the middle of the woods on their own. So obviously something's out of place here, and we're looking for the answers for that. He
was found in Washington County, but he could have come from anywhere.
Yeah. Until we know who he is, any possibility is a possibility. From another country, from another part of this state, from another part of this country. So until we find out who he is, we're open to all information because we're not going to preclude anything until we find that answer.
Conroy, this story has made it across the country. A lot of people are interested in helping out. So what's the best way to do that?
Well, there is a short description of the boy that's been released. He is 5 years old, black, 4 feet tall, with a slim build and short hair. Now, Sergeant Huls says in just the past few days, he's done countless interviews with local and national affiliates from across the country and hopes that the image of the suitcase can jog someone's memory. And they're really looking anywhere in the United States and beyond for answers. So share this picture and also the tip line dedicated for information about this case. And it is the number on your screen you see right there, 1-888-437-6432. It's also on our website. Conroy DeLuche, WDRB News.
Hopefully